Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Tiny Panic here, and today I am doing a very different video from what I usually do. Um, Something you guys might not know about me is I collect gems, and I think they're really cool, so I wanted to show them off to you guys. And yeah, one of the reasons that I'm not on camera today, you can see because of the shadow right here. My hair's messed up. But, I'm going to show you guys my gems, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. Alright, so right here, these three. These are carnelians. Now, they're a kind of orangey colored gem, if you couldn't tell. And I think these are really pretty. So let me just get a kind of better look at those and get a better view for those on those for you guys. But yep, these are carnelians right here. Alright. Next up, let's see. This one right here, this is a red jasper. Now, there's a lot of different kinds of jasper. There's ocean jasper. I can't even talk today. Ocean jasper, crazy lace jasper, red jasper. Now, this is red jasper right here. It's easy to tell what kind of jaspers are which. Jaspers are a quartz gem, so there's so many different kinds of quartz gems, but there are a lot of different kinds of jaspers. So that's a red jasper. Now let me see, which one do I want to show up next? Let's see, this one right here. This is jade. Let me get the camera can focus. Now jade is one of the gems that you see in a lot of Asian sculptures and decorations and everything. They make like little Buddhas, like little dragons. They make like a lot of stuff out of jade, and it's a really pretty gem, and I like jade. So next up right here, this one's really skinny, I know, but this right here is lapis lazuli. So if you watch Steven Universe, you know lapis lazuli, but it's the real lapis is a really pretty blue gem, and this one sort of has like some white marks on it too, but it's really pretty, and this is lapis lazuli. This right here, this kind of brownish colored one right here, this is a quartz, and it is smoky quartz. Now, like I said, there's so many different kinds of quartz that I don't even know like all of them off the top of my head, but this is a smoky quartz, and there's like so many things that you can do with these gems too. Like, I'm not really big into it myself. I'm just more of a collector, but but people use gems for healing purposes and everything. But like I said, I'm not really big into that myself. I'm just more of a collector because I think they're really pretty, and I enjoy them. But yep, this is smoky quartz. Next up, we got lepidolite. Now, it's purple, so a lot of people probably off the bat are like, oh, well, yeah, that's a nice amethyst you got right there. But no, this is a lepidolite. I don't really know too much about this one, but it's sort of like a deep purple. It's more purple than the amethysts that I have, but yeah, I do like it. I think it's pretty. Next up, this is a rutilated quartz. Now, when I first got this, I had this one since I was a kid, right? If you look closely, I'm gonna zoom in for you for a little bit. It looks like there's hair in it, so I thought I had a fossil, like some mammoth hair in there, or some kind of ancient mammal hair, but those are actually like kind of rock strands in there, and like I said, this is a rutilated quartz, and it's one of my favorite kind of quartz because you can see through it, and it has these weird little hair-like things in there, and I really enjoy that. So that is rutilated quartz. Next up, this one's pretty common. This is a rose quartz. It's a like I said, like the name says, it's a quartz, but it's a pink gem, and I I think this one's really pretty too, and I really like this one. Now, this one right here, this is a bloodstone because it it's not showing it on camera, but I mean, all these gems are kind of off a little color because of the lighting in my camera, but bloodstone, it's this really dark green, and the red like right here all over it and everything looks like blood splattered on it. That's how it gets its name. Now, it is a really pretty gem. There's a gem that looks almost so similar to this that I'm going to show right now, which is Unakite. Now, Unakite, like I said, this looks somewhat so similar to Bloodstone because they have the similarities. They're both green. They both have the red splotches, but Unakite, you can tell it looks like it has a more like grainy sort of pattern on it, and it's more of a lighter green. Well, this one's more of a solid, darker green. These two, wait, no, just this one. I'm sorry, I had two, but this one here is kind of hard to tell, but on camera it looks a little more purple. This is my amethyst. Amethyst is a type of quartz as well, and I really don't have very many deep purple ones, but this one I got for a deal. I got for like 50 cents, and I didn't think I had any amethyst in my collection until I got home and looked later. So I mean, it was kind of worth it, but this is an amethyst. Okay, next we have Amazonite. Now, I showed off a lot of green gems, but Amazonite is probably the prettiest out of all of these. It is like, it's almost like a teal color, I want to say. And I just think it's really pretty. There we go. And that is a Amazonite. Okay, now next up, we have another green gem. This is Vesuvianite. Now, back when I was getting into these gems, I asked somebody when I was getting back into the gems, because I used to collect these as a kid, and then I kind of stopped, and then I watched Steven Universe kind of got me back into them. And I didn't know what some of the gems I had were, so I asked this one person who uses these for like healing purposes and stuff, and they were like, where did you get that gem? That is Vesuvianite, and apparently Vesuvianite's used like in a lot of like occult sort of stuff, but I think it is a very pretty gem. I like it, but this is Vesuvianite right here. Next up, this is Citron. You can kind of tell, if my camera can focus, there you go. You can see the golden color on it. It's really pretty, and this is Citron right here. Next up, I have this right here is Aquamarine. Now, Aquamarine is my grandma's birthstone, and I really do like this one. It's a really pretty light, almost translucent colored blue gem, and a lot of this is made into jewelry, and I think it's really pretty. This right here is Moonstone. No, not the ones that can evolve your Clefairy into Clefable, but it's a Moonstone. It gets that name because it looks like almost like a little moon rock, and it's a really pretty gem, and I do enjoy it. Moonstone right there. So this right here, these two right here, I'm kind of showing them both at the same time because these two, I got them mixed up at one point. People do all the time too. This is Rhodochrosite, and this is Rhodonite. Now, one of the easiest ways to tell these two apart, Rhodochrosite is a lighter colored, like pastel pink almost, and Rhodonite is more of a deeper, kind of almost maroon, reddish pink. I did get these two mixed up at one point, but I mean, after a while, I did a little more research on them, and I found out that they're two totally different gems, and I do like them both. Next up we have here, I didn't show this one off, but this is another carnelian, so I'm just going to show that here just to show that off. And this one right here, this is a howlite. Now, when I bought this at a gem show, I thought this was a turquoise because it looks like a turquoise. But I went to a gem show another day and I found the guy who sold it to me. I asked if it was turquoise. He said no, that's dyed howlite. Now howlite itself is a white gem, but this one's dyed to look blue. But I mean, it's okay because I have a turquoise that I will be showing off in my video in a little bit. But I do like this gem, even though it is dyed. I like the cracked sort of pattern on it, and that is typical with a lot of howlites, and I do enjoy this one. Next up right here, we have a bismuth. Now, a bismuth isn't a rock or a gem itself. It's actually a metal. Now, a lot of bismuth, it's a really good conductor, so people use bismuth like in nuclear things for like conductors and everything, and it's honestly and bismuth is one of the ingredients in Pepto-Bismol. So if you guys have an upset stomach and you take some Pepto-Bismol, you're eating a little bit of bismuth too, which I think is really interesting. And I'm gonna pause the video really quick, go over to where my other gems are, and I'll be right. Okay, this right here, this is an apatite slab. Now, this one's actually huge. One of my friends gave this to me when they went on a trip, and oh my god, I was so stoked to get this thing. But it's really pretty. And then right here is my fossilized plesiosaur tooth. And right there is an ammonite and a trilobite that I have. And the one in front right here, this is my favorite gemstone right here. This is a malachite. I like it because of the greens, and it looks really pretty, and I like seeing it. This right here is my turquoise. There's a little black stone in there that I put with my garnet, but that's my big one's my garnet. The little one is just a little stone I found that I liked. I have a big trilobite right here, and then from left to right, that's an Australian opal right there. Now the colors show in those when it gets wet, and it's a really beautiful gem. And this is sugilite right next to it. This is a ruby too, right next to the sugilite. And the little green gem right there, that is a peridot, which is my birthstone. And I really do like peridot. And the little one right next to it, that's a little citron. And the little yellow one is a serpentine. Alright guys, so that's my gem collection. If you guys like this, be sure to hit that like button. If you guys want me to show off some more collections that I have at some point, please be sure to let me know in the comments section below. Also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button and become a panicker today. And my mind blanked for a minute. I'm sorry. Also, check out my links to my social media below. I'll follow you guys back. I always do. And guys, I hope you have a great day. And I will be back with another. Actually, it was Weird Wednesday. I'll be back with another haunted location on Wednesday. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Panic out.